Hey guys, even though today is Sunday, you all will be seeing this Tuesday, and this is how we're gonna do the 2018 budget for us. Now, January is going to be a trial and error month for me because this is be the first time that I'm actually going into baby step one, which is saving my emergency fund. I'm gonna throw this out there now that I'm getting my household in order. And I have said this multiple times. I don't have student loans. I don't have credit card debt. I don't have a car payment. And I won't get a car payment. That's why I don't have a car. I'm waiting until tax time and I'm going to go buy a car outright. Like a $4,000 car, and then have a car. So, that's kind of the plan. So I'm really taking this year to focus on sinking funds that are things that are needed, savings accounts, I should say, the sinking funds / savings accounts that will be needed in case something happens. So, yes, I do have debt on my credit cards, and not credit cards. Oh my God, credit report. But I've stated before, they're old bills that I haven't paid, like a cable bill, a T-Mobile bill, some medical bills. Yes, they need to be paid, but they are not coming out of my monthly, daily income, I guess. So, yes, they don't help my credit, but that's going to be worked on a later video or later time. And I have the zero issue with going in and paying the stuff that's on my credit report. It's just not lingering right in front of me that has to be paid on the monthly basis. So, without further ado, we'll do this one first. This is going to be my, I haven't started it yet fully. This is going to be my wallet, my cash envelope wallet going forward for 2018. I'm not quite finished with it yet. It does hold some of my cards, and yeah, I've turned everything around. That's my insurance card. But like driver's license and all that stuff, Sam's Club card, debit cards, no credit cards, just debit cards. It holds them over here. I should move this back. I'm kind of like right up on it. These are just page things I thought looked cute, and I put them there. It's the Recollections Planner, and it came with these, make great things happen. I put some sticky notes in here because I might have to mark something down. And plus they had holes in them. It's a good place to put them. It's got another like divider. I ordered these cash envelopes off of Mom Needs a Clone, off of her Etsy store. And they seem pretty good. I mean, they're cute. And you put your cash in here. I don't know if I'm going to carry all of them yet. I got 7 came in the package that I ordered from her. She only had a couple up. So 7 came in it. They're really cute. I might leave some at home, and then, put them in the safe or whatnot for different things. But I have 7 and they're in here for right now. What I don't have and I want to get, I've been building this very slowly since Black Friday. So what I don't have and I want to get is I want to get like a little clear, like a pencil pouch type thing, like a zipper pouch for change. And I also want to get like business card holders because I have way more cards than this. I mean, I've got my kids' insurance cards, their library cards, and I say I don't want to carry them when we go, but I am very good as being very spur of the moment. Hey, we're passing the library. You want to go? And then I won't have their cards and blah, blah, blah. And when you have 7 children, well, 1 doesn't live here. Okay, so 6, and you keep all of their cards and things like that's a lot. That's 7 different, okay, yeah, 7 different library cards, because 1 for myself. 7 different health insurance cards because they each have their own with the insurance that I have. So, and then of course I'm going to have store cards. So I'm going to get some business card holders to put that stuff in so I can see them. But, these can be for my main, debit, driver's license, that kind of thing. So this is what I'm going to be using for a wallet as of right now. if this fails me, I still think I'll use these cash envelopes. I mean, I love Mom Needs a Clone. She's awesome. And I will link her down below in her Etsy store. Um, I think she's great, but I don't know how well these hold up. You know, if you use them on the daily, I don't know if they're going to last me a year. They're laminated. So, I might try to figure out how to do my own. And, these might change. If I'm not using them, you know, because right now I can only think of like 4 that I would use on the daily, like to keep with me, but that might change. So I don't know, but we'll see. All right. So that's going to be my wallet. And so I'm getting prepared. It's all going to be completely cash, hopefully. All right. And then I've showed you all this before. This is the Happy Planner budget notebook. I was given a Michael's gift card from a friend, so I did order a budget extension pack for this. So, yeah. So but it's not here yet. It's supposed to be here Monday. So, but going with this, I'm going to use this just for my budget. All right. So. Now, this might not be all Dave Ramsey. I love the man. I think he's awesome. He's got tremendous advice. I just don't think all of it pertains to everybody, but you can definitely follow the concept. So, so this year, this is what I'm working on this page. This I'm breaking up into quarters. Every 3 months, I've got to do this. The first 3 months, I want to get a $1,500 emergency fund in. Yes, Dave Ramsey says $1,000. That might be good for people that don't have a large family like I do. I'm doing $1,500. That's just average of 1 month bills for the house: rent, electric, water, internet, just in case something were to happen to me. If I got sick, my job, something, I have this is the baby emergency fund, you know. I do have, because we don't have anything, I have hurricane prep. We did $1,500 for this. This is the second quarter. This will be to January, February, all through March. So this will be April, May, and all of June, to get this in. And the reason why we're doing $1,500 is because basically I'm still going to try to stock up on food, and that's going to be a next, I'm going to still start like our prepping for our house and food and things like that, you know. But if we have to get up and evacuate, I have a creek right behind my house. So if we have to leave because of flooding, I want to make sure I have enough money to get everybody in the car, every pet, everywhere, and be able to stay in a hotel or whatever that I need to do and get everybody out. I'd rather have too much money than not enough and stress. We are going to be prepping for food really starting in January for next year. And I'll show you that as it goes along. Hurricane season starts June 1st and it goes to November 1st for us. However, we always seem to get the hurricanes in September, beginning of October for our area. So I have time that I still kind of want it done by January or by June, sorry. Because if I do see like maybe a generator on sale or something, a small one, I can grab it. But then this next year, if I grab those kind of things, this next year won't have to be as high. So that's what we're doing from here. So, and this might be too much money, but again, I'd rather have too much, not enough, than not enough. It can always sit there and gain interest, and we can have it because hurricane season is going to happen every year. So I'd rather, again, have that. I don't have it now. I panicked during Irma. We had nowhere to go. I had no savings. I mean, I had money to buy food, water and food, but I didn't have any money to get us out. And we stayed with a friend that lived close just because she had not a mobile home. She had a house, a sturdy house. So, I couldn't get us into a hotel. I couldn't evacuate. I couldn't do anything. And that really freaked me out. So that I'm going to definitely get that. That's going to sit, in the bank. Possibly. Not that I'm going to go anywhere with it, but I am very much into computers. My husband's very much into computers. We know very, very, very well how easy it would be for everything to go down, computer wise, electricity wise, all of that stuff. And with that, you can't get to your ATM, and then you can't get your money out. You can't use your debit cards, So that kind of has us both like, oh my gosh, should we keep the money in the house or should we put it in the bank? And so we're still on the fence. I know it's a lot of money. I don't know what we're gonna do yet with it. So that's just going on from there. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right. So next thing here is $1,000. And sorry, there's an argument going on out there, and I don't know why. That's why I asked my oldest son. Okay, but all right. So we have $1,000 fund. This here, and again, y'all. I have a lot of people in my house. It might seem like a lot, but it really, really, really isn't. I've got for Halloween for my kids now. Granted, they don't really trick or treat anymore, but they still like the idea. They still put face makeup on. They still, go. There's haunted houses they want to go to, and pumpkin patches, and carving pumpkins, and candy, and that stuff adds up for a lot of kids. And then Thanksgiving food and Christmas food. Again, that seems like a lot, but the cookies, the cupcakes, the baking, the this, the that, the turkey. We have family but we don't go to that family's house. It's not like I can just make a dish and say, oh, I made green bean casserole and go to Aunt Joe's house or something. Our family, I don't personally have family, and that's a whole other video and a whole other, I don't even know if I'm going to get into it on YouTube thing. But my husband's family is in England. So they're not here. We don't go to their house. They don't even celebrate Thanksgiving. So that's, it's all on me, basically. And that's okay. So that's why we have that. I'd rather have too much than not enough. It can sit there for next year. You know, and I know I over budgeted for some of these things, but I want to make sure that it's okay. And then, so that I want to have done, let's see, we did June, so I want to have it done, but July, August, at the end of September, I want this all done, because then that'll get Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And then last but not least, for the last 3 months, I'm just pretty easy on myself. I have $500 for miscellaneous going on. And, that's in case I mess up somewhere. That's in case Murphy hits and I didn't plan for Murphy. Again, that can sit there. Again, that we can spend it. Again, I can put it in an emergency fund. I'm just kind of doing this for me right now. When January's done, I might turn around and go, this can't happen, and I have to change it. This is the plan for right now. But in our heads, it's how we've really discussed it and haven't changed this. So these are sinking funds, savings accounts. This one will be ongoing. If we use it, we'll refill it. This one, hopefully we never have to use it, but I'm sure we will. But that one will just be there and we'll refill it. This one's going to be ongoing every year. I might find out I spend $600. So next year I'll save $600. It just depends, but I want to have enough. And then, miscellaneous, I'm sure that's going to get used on something that I don't think about. So that's that. All right. Moving forward. I did a plain monthly budget. That's not going to I have to change that. So we'll just ignore that for right now. All right. So this is how I sent up the calendar, because they put a calendar in this monthly thing, and I'm not sure, how I would use it. in here because I want this planner to be nothing but budget and money. I can focus on it. I can write in it. I have space. So this is what I'm doing. This front line all the way across, it's going to be like Monday. It's going to say what I've used in electric or what got taken out Monday, going forward, so that would be there. So that's going to be good. And bills paid. So this is like, I get paid every Friday. So these are going to be like my weekly, monthly bills. I am going to be splitting up my rent by week and my bills by week. So this might change a little bit. This was guesstimated, but I'm going to have to pay my electric, my rent, groceries. I'm starting an insurance sinking fund, and this is why. Don't have a car yet. We'll probably get a car at the end of February. I don't want to be shocked with, oh, you have to pay X amount for car insurance. Plus, I always like to have I'd like to be a month ahead on the car insurance. So I'm going to start in January, just put it in savings. When I get my car and they say, oh, you have to pay blah, blah, blah amount, I'll have it. I can pay it. And then I can divvy it up by a week if it's less than $200. I just want to have at least $200 for starting it. Because, they always start your fees and, this month, and you might have a month and a half because you're starting in the 15th or whatever. So I just want to make sure I have over enough. So that's going to be my weekly have to pay. These are my bills that have to go out to other people and whatnot. I also have $50 for pets. That's going to be the dog food for the month. The dog food, the cat food, and the guinea pig bedding and hay and stuff. Now, the guinea pig bed and hay and stuff, I can order from Doctors Foster's and Smith, which I'm going to do with the tax time as well. I can spend like $100 on her, and it'll last her 6 months to a year. I can, get tons and tons of stuff. So it works out cheaper that way. So I'm probably going to do that. But in the meantime, I still have to. And a big bag of dog food. Granted, we're down another dog, but a big bag of dog food is like $23. And I think that lasts us 3 weeks to a month. I also buy a big bag of cat food. But we've been feeding the outside cat that doesn't get fed, and I think she's used to live here, and she howls at our windows, and I swear to God, I think I'm the cat whisperer. But anyway, we tried to bring her in, actually, because she's such a friendly cat, and she was like having nothing of it. So we're going to continue feeding her outside. We tried to bring her in when it was cold, here, when it was dropping into like the low 30s at night. We were going to bring her in overnight and let her out in the morning, and she just didn't have any of it. So but yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to write, what I've used in electric, bills paid, and blah, blah, blah. This here is going to be the want spending, not needed spending. And what this is, ooh, I want chocolate bar. Can I go over to because we have a little corner store like right outside of where we live. And I'm going to run up there and I want this and I want that. I'm going to start tallying that up because that kills our budget, and nobody in this house understands that. Not one person. They're like, well, it's only $3. Oh, I bought this for $2. Oh, but by the end of the week, it's $50, and that's just like, dude, no. And then this is need spending, but not planned for. So like if, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I needed an oil change. Well, I got to take the money from somewhere. I got to put it here and explain why I used it. This will make me get more in tune with my sinking funds. So, and then I put it in June because it's just at the place where it is. I might move it, but I think it's June. Yeah. This is going to be for Christmas next year. This is our Christmas savings fund. I'd like to save $300 a month. And I know y'all will be like, God, that's a lot of money. And, I have 8 people in my house. They're all teenagers. They like things. as much as you say your children don't need it, I hear it. We're very much into electronics, computers. My kids take them apart. I teach them how to code in homeschool. There's lots of things that we use the electronics for, and they have really older things. And no, they didn't get anything this year. So, they're going to need it anyway. And I don't just buy them stuff to buy them stuff. I buy them stuff, they get stuff for their birthday, stuff for Christmas. And then during the year, clothes as needed. I try to buy them all for Christmas, all for their birthdays. Shoes as needed. Again, if they grow out their shoes, I'm not going to make them go barefoot till Christmas. That's just silly. And that I might have to do a sinking fund for now that I'm talking about emergency clothes or shoes. But, this year they all got shoes for Christmas. Brand new shoes. And their shoes are still fine. So, but they all got brand new shoes for Christmas. Underwear, socks, that kind of stuff. So I do throw that into their Christmas as well, as on top of like homeschooling things, as on top of, if my kid wants to learn how to code, and if he wants to learn how to make games, which Christopher is awesome with that. If they want to learn how to do things on their own, the computer and electronics industry and the IT industry is extremely good to get into. And they make a lot of money if it's done right. So I'm trying to teach them that. So those items are expensive. So if this doesn't work out, they won't be getting them. But that's what I'm going to try to do. So that's for Christmas, actual gifts. But yeah, that's kind of what we're going to do. I will keep you guys updated. I will do a weekly budget, what we've done, what we've spent. I don't know if I'm going to say, ooh, I paid my bills this week. And I'm talking like electric, rent, blah, blah, blah. But the want spending and the not needed spending and the cash envelope stuffing, I will be showing you all for sure. Because y'all keep me on track. Y'all can say, hey, dumbass, you forgot to budget for, I don't know, that slushy you bought last Thursday. Did you really need that slushy? Your fat booty doesn't need it. That kind of thing would be great. So I still need all of that. This is definitely a new avenue that I'm going. I'm not just free spending. I am actually budgeting for it. I don't have any personal money going to myself or to the husband right now. That's going to change. I just don't know how this is going to work yet. So I don't know if we're going to each get $5 a week, $10 a week, if we're going to see, I don't know. I know I'm going to need spending money. And that's pretty much it. Now, I'm going to throw this out there, and this is totally not budget related. I just got a comment on my Sunday Chit Chat video that came down while I was talking about this. Somebody commented on my nail polish. This is Sally Henson's. It's like a dark red. I don't even have the color in front of me. The girls took it somewhere. It's just dark red. And that's it. I got it from Walmart for $1.97 because all my girls have is like gold and bright blues and stuff. And I'm like, man, for some reason my nails are growing like crazy. So I figured I'd try it. And it really works good. It stays on. I've had it on for like a week, and I've done dishes, done laundry, showered, typed away on a computer all day, and it's still there. I haven't redone it. So that, and I just put a clear coat of like whatever they had, probably dollar store clear coat on it. But yeah, so it's Sally Henson's, and I got it from Walmart for like $1.97 or something. So that's where I got this from. If you watch my next video anyway, or if you watch that video and you're watching this video, I don't even know who said it because the comment just dropped down while I was talking. But yeah, that's that. And, yeah. So I'm kind of excited for 2018. I'm kind of excited to write down my fails and my gain, what I've done, what I haven't done, oops, you've messed up. This was a great idea. Do it this way. You're dreaming way too big if you think you can do $300 a month for Christmas, that kind of thing. So my first and focused main goal is, again, I have to change that. So thank God for erasable pens. My first and foremost main goal, though, is these. These are my sinking funds. This is where everything's going. I'm going to be paying like it's a bill. So, however, I don't know how much money I'm going to be left over with each week to say I'm allocating this much over. So I might be writing it in. But there will be money going here each week. Okay, that's it. I hope you all like, subscribe, comment, give me any ideas that you want to say. That's fine. I always take good criticism, bad criticism. Don't be a jerk, okay? Because I know one day I'm going to get on here and say something I shouldn't say and be that jerk back, and I'm just going to try not to. So, but yeah, like, subscribe, comment, leave any ideas down below, and, you can follow us through January. Let's see if we hit all these goals. That would be amazing. Let's make sure I don't fail. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye.